Okay, so I've now been typing Dvorak for 3 total hours, 5 minutes a day, for about a month and a half. I don't type on Sundays, so it's 6 days a week, which means every Saturday I do another video, and I've done an extra half an hour of work, basically. So we're up to 3 hours cumulative typing at 5 minutes a day. This is my today will be my 37th day typing. I started on January 3rd, and we've been hacking away at this. And lately, I've had quite a breakthrough on my practice lessons. These aren't actually words per minute as you'd think of 5 characters per minute, but these are total complete words in a set of lessons that only include the home row. So I'm typing with 10 keys. And I finally hit this breakthrough. I got kind of stalled at 14, and then I had a down day, and then 15, 16, 17, and on up. So I'm hoping I'll break into the 18s today, but that's probably ambitious. So you can see I've had a lot of ups and downs along there, but my trend now is up. I'll probably plateau, but hopefully I'll get over that 20 mark. And when I do, I'll move on to lesson 3 and add a bunch more letters. CFKLMPRV, and then I'll be back down again down here on lesson 3. Now my wife moved through a lot quicker. She has already moved on to lesson 3. So she passed her first lesson on the first try, and then the second lesson took a bunch, but not as many as me. And she's on to lesson 3, and you can see that she's trending up as well. So things are going, she's not practicing as much as mine either, but she also types, her QWERTY word is a whole lot faster, over 100. We're in the 50 to 60 range on the QWERTY. So I'm going to do a QWERTY test, and then I'm going to do a Dvorak test for 1 minute, and then I'm going to do 4 minutes of my lesson, and we'll see where we're at compared to where we've been, and continue onward and upward. So without further ado, I'm going to pop on over to type test. I'm going to hit Windows space, which is going to change me over to the Dvorak keyboard since I've got it set up down here. And we're going to type away for 1 whole minute. Oh, wait, I was going to do QWERTY first, so I'm going to Windows space again, and it starts when I start typing. So hopefully I'm up in the 60 range or so on QWERTY. I've only once had where I wanted to start typing Dvorak while I was typing my normal QWERTY, which was really strange. Just messes with the head. So I don't think I've really slowed down at all on my QWERTY. I still do a ton of typing, 5 minutes a day on Dvorak, and probably an hour or 4, depending on the day, on QWERTY. So we're going to fire away here. Ooh, off to a bad start. Ooh. Okay, so there I am at 54 words per minute, better than almost 70% of the population that does practices on here. The median here is 210, so I'm up here at 271, right there. Poop, puts me 271. Anyway, 54 words per minute, just right around the 79 or 69 to 70 range. So it's pretty good. Again, I'm not a stellar typer, but I'm decent. I hold my own. 54. I thought I was faster than that, but it's turned out that I've been pretty much in that range. So my typing speed, QWERTY, where are we at today? Right there. One down. Mary's, okay. It may be easier just to make that screen bigger. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm at 54 today. What happened to my dates? There they are. Okay, 54 on QWERTY, and we'll see how many characters per minute on Dvorak, and then we'll translate that over to typing speed. And so let's pop that down so I can see the keyboard. Move this over there so that's out of the way. Okay, so test number 2, we're just going to restart. We're going to Windows space. And so now I'm in Dvorak, which you can see the keyboard down here. I'm glad they called it Dvorak and not quote less than greater than py. Would not be a good name. But the AOEUI, would maybe not be a bad name for this keyboard. Okay, so I have no idea where anything except for the home row is, but I'm hoping that my typing will carry me through on those. So here we go. Where's the V? Can't find the V. Where are you? ING. I remember where you are. Move. And say E. K. I have no idea where K is. K-N-E. No idea where W is. I know where those are. Where are you, W? And P. Ooh, time's up. That goes so fast. That's going to be a little bit better. 64. So I'm better than 2% of the typers here in better than 2% in this app. Okay, 64 characters per minute. Where are you at? 64 characters per minute, which is 13 words per minute. 64. Make that bigger. Right there, 64 characters per minute, which is really 12.8. I was a little bit slower. It's painfully slow when you add in those other keys, and it just depends on how many words I get with those home row keys. And that I really don't expect this to increase a whole lot until I add in some more letters. But as you can see, my 10 keys are getting a lot faster. My typing speed here is still significantly better than when I started, 5.6, but down a little bit from last week. I had a good week. So I'm going to pop over and do my test is done. And so here's this training. And this is 10 keys on the home row. I'm still in Dvorak. So I need a stopwatch. Sorry. Timer going to be 4 minutes and 5 seconds, just so I can get over there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. CT. It's so weird when I do this because I always want to cheat right after I've done that, but I don't need to anymore. I can touch type this. Maybe. I had a breakthrough this week. Yes. That E, that S on that row always throws me. Oh, hey, darn it, I put an extra letter in there. I-O-N. Okay, that's 65. Stop that guy. So we have 65 words in 4 minutes. So we'll pop that over there. 65. Get back in QWERTY. I have no idea where the equals sign is. 65 divided by 4 minutes. It's going to be pretty close. I had to retype that one word. So, and then I'm always slower on the test days. But I feel like I had a really good breakthrough last week and this week. You can see my numbers, they'd kind of stagnated. It was all the way up to 14, 10, 12. I was still not really touch typing here. I was cheating. And then I kind of started touch typing, but I was making a lot of mistakes and missing some words. And I kind of, like, I knew it mentally. All the vowels are on the left hand. But I didn't really get that back and forth feel of Dvorak. And when I did, my numbers really started rocketing here. I went 15, 15.2, 16, 17, going up by a word per minute per day. It's really great. And so, and I feel like I'm pretty solid in here. I'm going to have to just go faster on the keystrokes. It's starting to feel more natural, and I don't have to think about it quite as much to get through. So one less mistake would have helped, and we'll be right there. But still, this is my second or third best time, and they've been in the last 3 days. So it's down slightly right here. But that's how it is. You go up, down, up, down, up, down as we trend upwards. So I'm really pleased with where this is. And I know I said I say this like every week. I think I'm going to be there next week. But we're on a really good trajectory right now. I think my brain has finally figured this out. It doesn't feel so foreign and forced anymore. I kind of know where they are. Still, sometimes I want to hit S with my left ring finger. And O, I still sometimes want to hit on the right hand. I get O and U mixed up on the left hand, and the D and I sometimes, but it's really close. So we're gonna be jetting along, and I can't wait to get to the next lesson because I think then I'm really gonna see an improvement on the overall typing speed, which is this one here. Speed by date or speed by hours of practice. So we're 3 hours in. Look at that curve. We're coming up very nicely. My Qwerty is pretty stable there. 50. Actually, I'm on the rise on that too. But you know, I've tested that in the past, and it's always been between 50 and 60 over the last year or so. So this is pretty typical for me. It is a little weird using this program because I want to flip back to Dvorak. And then once I use the Dvorak for the test and I want to cheat for the first, you see in the video, for the first like 30 seconds, I'm like struggling. And then I click back in and go, oh yeah, I know where these letters are, and I speed on up. So I'm doing okay there. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with where we're at. I hope you're following along and having some good improvements. Again, I've heard that you can, I think 9 hours, I probably say something different every week. I think I've heard that you can learn in like 9-10 hours or something. We're at 3, so if that's any indication, I think so. I mean, look at that, boom, I'm on my way up. This is slowly on the climb. And so I can really see getting to the next lesson, adding a bunch of new letters is going to speed up. If the improvements on the home row are any indication, it's just going to be a slogging improvement as we come along. And once I can touch type all the letters, then it's just a matter of making them flow and getting rid of the gaps and the mistakes. And so really pleased. Hope you're enjoying these and hope you're following along. I'll put the spreadsheet link in the description below, and we'll call it a day.